Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to another American Horror Story Coven. This will be episode 4. I'm going to do a recap of episode 3. Quite a lot happened in episode 3, actually. The biggest one of them all, obviously, was Fiona killing Madison. Fiona's just obsessed with being the Supreme. I think she wants to be the main Supreme, like, for as long as she can. And I think that's why it kind of makes sense now in episode 1. When Fiona was taking those drugs from that guy, I think they were like... Because the guy said they hadn't been tested on humans yet. They'd been tested on monkeys, I think. And I think it's meant to reverse aging. That's what the drugs were. So Fiona took them because she wants to be young again. She doesn't like the fact she's getting old and she's becoming less powerful. And then she saw Madison. Madison starting to grow. Very powerful. She can start fires. I mean, she flipped a bus upside down in the first episode. So, you know, there's that. But Fiona didn't like it. She doesn't like a young, new, powerful witch to take over. Fiona just wants to be the Supreme forever. Whether or not that's going to go down well with the others, I don't think it will. I don't know what's going to happen to Fiona either. I don't believe Madison's dead either. Something came to me actually when I finished recording. Episode 1, I think Misty Day was burnt alive, and then at the end of the episode, obviously Kyle got killed in a bus. So I was like, oh my god, they need to find someone else who can resurrect, because Misty Day got burned at the stake, so there must be someone else who can resurrect. But then episode 2, we saw Misty Day, she's alive, and Zoe has interacted with Misty Day, and Zoe knows kind of that Misty Day can heal because she left Kyle in Misty Day's company. He got a little bit better, not by a tremendous amount, but just a little bit. So whether or not Zoe will clock on to the fact that Misty Day can heal / resurrect. So I've got a prediction to make. I think Zoe's gonna obviously find out about Madison being dead, and I think, to cut a long story short, I think Misty Day is gonna resurrect Madison. All the signs are there. So that's that prediction out of the way. I don't actually know the name of the voodoo girl who was suddenly very aroused at the sight of the half man, half bull. But I didn't clock onto it. But at the time, she was looking at the bull guy, and then she started touching herself, and I was like, oh, okay. At the time, I thought, oh, she's just touching herself. But then I remembered that she can do voodoo shit. So what if when she's like rubbing herself down there, I wonder if the guy could feel that or something. But then right at the end of the scene, we saw him come up behind her and then do that. Like, he covered her mouth. But I think that's meant to make you think that she's in danger. But I don't think she is. I think he probably took her, but not in like a bad way. I don't think, anyway. Madame Laurie, she kind of ran off. She was a bit scared when she saw the old Minotaur. I mean, she would be very shocked because it's been, I don't know, is it 150 years, I think? 150, something like that? 150 years since she's seen that Minotaur. Like, that's the first thing she's seen in her new life, and her recent life. But she must be thinking, like, if I survive because of some antidote, then how the hell did the bull Minotaur survive? It's because of that Marie Lovo. Oh yeah, she was offering. Well, she wasn't offering. She was kind of taking the piss a little bit against Cordelius. Cordelius really wants a kid, but she can't. So her last kind of resort was to go to Marie. Marie was like, we've got a 100% success rate, but it's going to be 50,000. So Cordelius was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get you the money whenever. But then Marie was like, haha, no, you're the daughter of Fiona, who came in here the other day talking shit. So I think Cordelius is gonna. I think her name's Cordelius anyway. I think she might confront Fiona. I don't know what Fiona's gonna do now. I mean, Jeeves, the butler / Larry, saw twice that it's happened. Fiona has killed 2 women that are more powerful than her, just so she could take their position. And Jeeves has seen it twice. And I think Jeeves... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. But when Fiona first killed Annalie, the old Supreme, Jeeves saw it, and then I'm sure I predicted something along the lines of Fiona might have cut his tongue out. But if he really wanted to tell someone, he could just write it down on a bit of paper, pen and paper. It's the modern era, or just use a computer. Anyway, my main prediction really is I don't think Madison's dead. I think Missy Day is going to resurrect her. That's what I think. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Kyle. Kyle was quite... It's quite hard to figure out, if I'm being honest. I don't know if he's on the mend. I don't know if he's getting worse. I mean, he kind of was getting abused by his mother last episode. But he's still not talking or communicating. It's weird. Anyway, I think I might start. Cool, so this is it. American Horror Story Coven, episode 4. This one's called Fearful Pranks Ensue. And as always, I'm not going to read the description. But yeah, let's go.
Get away from Henry! Okay. Get away from my boy! Oh, my beautiful baby boy! Oh, what the heck
Canal, man. Yo, that was sick. I like that. I love that. That was sick. That was really sick. I really like that. What? Okay, so quite a good little opener. I like that. I like it. It's this Marie woman is really powerful, isn't it? What if she's the actual Supreme? Like current Supreme. She's obviously a witch, obviously. She even has the snakes that Cordelius had when she was having sex with her husband in that ring thing. She was using snakes as well. I think she drank the snake's blood in a concoction of whatever it was. Then she rose people from the dead near the people that slaughtered that kid or hung him. That was sick, man. I love zombies as well. That was really cool. But Marie's powerful. Holy shit. If she can... does she have the power of resurrection then, or just... Is it like... It must be like a different power, like bring the dead to life, but not like actual to life. Just make the dead have a bit of mobility. And have them survive gunshots to their head. I don't know, that was sick though. If Marie doesn't use that power in the future, that's OP as shit. That's overpowered. If she doesn't raise any more zombies from the dead to do her bidding, that's a huge mistake. How the hell can they tail it back to her? That's like the perfect crime. If you need money, rob a bank with these zombies, man. Anyway, let's get back to it.
She would have made a lousy Supreme. And that is something this Coven just can't afford at this moment in history. It's my duty to stay vital.
Minotaur.
That.
Minotaur?
I couldn't stop it.
Jesus, what happened?
It hurt me really badly.
What hurt you?
Whoa!
Hey, what's that? We're not expecting hair from India till next month.
It's not from India. Some freak dropped it off, didn't say a word.
All right, well, open it up.
Ooh, wouldn't trust it.
Oh my God. Murray.
Oh!
You were the hero of that story. You sat across from them, and you made peace.
Oh.
They had their territory, we had ours. Neither side crossed into the other. No more bloodshed at one another's hands. The rest of the world was cruel enough.
If we don't fight back, we may as well lay down in our beds and wait for death because that's what's at stake. And I don't have time to argue with you. Either you're with me or against me. And if it's the latter, you best stay out of my way.
I kind of like Marie.
Kaylee.
Do you dress up? Who were you last year?
Me? I was a monster.
Come.
Who is this cunt, man? It's the husband of Cordelia, right? I'm not getting that. He's sleeping with other women, but he's saying he's a monster.
So, you old hens, what have you come to cluck about?
We were summoned by one of your students.
Which one?
Me.
Ooh.
I can't hear her anymore. Madison? I think she's dead.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, she had powers, all right. Lots of them. She set the neighbor's curtains on fire
How did she do that?
by looking at them. It was awesome.
Who else knew about this?
Fiona. I'm sure this is the maid. This is the maid from Murder House, the younger looking one. I'm sure it is.
Other guys online come on so strong, so fast. It's like 10 minutes in and they want to see a picture of my boobs or something.
Ha ha ha. This guy's up to something.
Is that a problem?
Well, it is if you're gonna break my heart.
I'll break your neck. You're gonna do something, man. Yeah. Fuck her! What's wrong with him? I like it though. Another story.
This is the second time while you were under this roof that a witch has gone missing from this place. And in both instances, you were the last one to see either one of them alive.
Yeah, come on.
Please, she's still alive.
She has to be. We all grieve Anna Lee, Fiona. But together, none of the witches or warlocks of the council can detect her life force. We must assume the worst. You need to reach deep and exercise your strength now. We have something to tell you.
You're the
In
new
loving
Supreme.
memory of our lost Supreme, Anna Lee Layton, we announce her posthumous selection of the which she believed to be her true-born successor, Supreme-elect, Fiona Good.
She'll end up being the youngest Supreme in history.
Always an only
I can't believe she's getting away with it.
Getting away with what, dog face?
drowning,
Murder.
persecution, adversity.
She enchanted the tongue. What the fuck is this? Oh.
Everyone, back to your rooms this instant!
Oh look, and Fiona's just there in the room.
Justice is so near. All you have to do is write the name of the witch who was responsible for severing your tongue.
I've got a feeling he ain't gonna do it. Why? He doesn't have to tell the truth, does he? He's not under the spell anymore. He's gonna lie. I reckon he's gonna lie. Myrtle.
He's not going to have a choice. I enchanted his tongue so it's incapable of speaking a lie, and I happen to know the council is calling in for a closed session tomorrow morning.
I got your note.
Thank you for coming. These are my last words, Miss Fiona. I have always loved you.
Spalding! This will not stand! You killed Annalie! Because she was the last Supreme! Then you killed an innocent girl because she was the next Supreme! You got away with it! She keeps getting away with it!
Madison wasn't the next Supreme. The hallmark of any rising Supreme is glowing, radiant health. Madison had a heart murmur. She kept it monitored. She kept it secret.
But yeah, but she still killed Madison though. That's just gonna go. That's just gonna be left because she wasn't the next Supreme. That's okay then. And fucking Jeeves loves fucking Fiona. It's like Larry and Constance all over again. Let's go, baby. Who's she targeting? Oh, that'll be the end. It's not the end. Okay. What on earth? He likes being a baby? Likes dressing up as a baby? What?
So answer my question. Who do you think is my replacement? You're obsessed, aren't you? Why? You feel your powers weakening?
Come on, put two and two together, Cordelia. She asked, did you kill Madison? Oh, no, Madison. Oh, no, wait. What, can I ask you a question now? Oh. No. Delphine. Whoa. Whoa. This is sick. I like this. Oh wow, what an ending. La la la. I'm loving this. Okay. I'm going to say that one was my favourite episode. That was sick. That was so intense. From the get-go all the way through. Yeah, I'm going to try and speak to the webcam before and after. So, hello. I love that episode. That was great. Yeah, it was just so intense, the whole thing. So Jeeves actually cut off his own tongue to save Fiona because he's always loved her. Fucking hell. When he said he's always loved her, I instantly thought back to Larry and Constance from Murder House. Like, Larry got himself imprisoned to protect Fiona, and he's basically done the same this season, kind of. Cut off his own tongue to protect her. I liked it. I loved that episode. From the beginning to the end, it was just... From the beginning, it was zombies. That instantly kind of hooked me. I actually really like Marie Laveau. I actually really like her character. She's got every right to do what she's doing as well, I feel. Fiona's been Supreme for over 40 years. She was one of the youngest Supremes to take over. Obviously, because she killed Anna Lee. But Anna Lee and Marie Laveau made a contract or some binding agreement to not fuck with each other. And that bond has kind of been broken. All because of Fiona. Oh, that was so obvious, though. Right at the end at the bar when she was like... Cordelia said, "Did you kill Madison?" Straight away. She's like, "Oh no, don't be silly. Who do you think the next Supreme is?" I think Cordelia should have clocked on then. And what about Nan? If Nan can read minds, she should have been in the room when Fiona was being questioned by the three, I think it was council, those are the council members. Nan should have been in the same room and listens to Fiona's thoughts, because I bet the entire time Fiona was thinking, fuck. But when Jeeves was asked about who cut his tongue off, Fiona was like she had almost her tears in her eyes, kind of as if she was like panicking, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get found out, when it actually wasn't Fiona that done it. If anything, when Jeeves was called up and asked to write down a name of who done it to him, she probably should have felt at ease, unless in the back of her mind she thought Jeeves was just gonna lie and say it was her. But it turns out Jeeves is keeping Madison's body to dress up and have tea parties with. Weird as fuck. I don't get it. So now we know where Madison's body is. So now Zoe, Nan, and the other girl, still don't know her name. I don't think her name has been said enough. It's really weird. It's a name that for some reason I can't get a hold of. And Delphine seeing her daughters at the end, her 3 daughters. I think it was her 3 daughters. Obviously it flashed back to the middle one being a daughter. So it could just be one daughter, but if it's all 3, man, that's... She must have got the fright of her life. So all these zombies are coming to the house. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I ain't got a clue. I did like the council, though. But I was thinking halfway through the episode, I thought to myself, if Fiona's the Supreme, like, why has she got why is there a council trying to like overpower her and overrule her? Like, if Fiona really wanted to, like, if she's the Supreme, I take it as she's the most powerful witch there is at the moment. She can just do what she wants. Like, if she really wanted to, she could probably do something about what's going on, I feel. Unless, because she's getting less and less powerful because there's someone else on the rise, another Supreme. Maybe that's why she can't do anything. Maybe she feels like she can't do anything either, like she can feel herself getting powerless. Maybe. But yeah, that was a sick episode. I'm looking forward to the next episode, actually. I'm hoping it carries on. It must be like a Halloween part 2. But obviously Fiona and Cordelia are out drinking, so they're not there at the moment where the zombies are. I think it's just Jeeves with Madison's body, Zoe, Nan, the voodoo girl, and Delphine. I think they're the only people there at the moment with the zombies. But who sent back the Minotaur's head? Someone did. And we didn't see him this episode either. We just saw the aftermath of what he'd done to the voodoo girl. Unless she done... No, the voodoo girl wouldn't have done it. No way. My guess is Fiona, because she was the one that discovered the voodoo girl in like the greenhouse area kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, very, very good episode. That's my favourite one so far. If I'm being honest as well, every episode I've watched of this season has been absolutely great. Like, the story's not too complex to understand. Sometimes they like to throw a load of shit in to confuse everyone. But I feel like I'm on the right page with this show. I still think Madison's gonna get resurrected by Misty Day. We didn't see Misty Day either in that episode. We saw a bit... Oh, where's... Kyle's gone missing as well. Kyle walked out of his house. Zoe was making him food. But obviously he's in a great disguise. He's got blood all over his face and head, but it's Halloween, so... But Zoe's back at that house. He's not even looking for him. Unless she got summoned, maybe, by the council. To be a witness. And how do they know Madison's dead? They just assume Madison's dead because Nan can't hear her voice anymore. But she might have, like, fucked off. You never really know. There's no proof. The only proof is what Cordelia said when she said, "Where's my rug?" I think she should have looked a bit more into that. I don't know. That's really the only things I want to say. I feel like I should... I always think I should say a lot more with my review. But literally so much happened, and then I'm highlighting different segments of that episode. I never go through it from start to finish, because little bits here and there come back to me during my review. Yeah, anything else? Anything else? I don't know what's going to happen. I really want to give predictions, but zombies have literally just turned up, and I can't see a way of them disappearing unless something happens to Marie Laveau. But she's fine. She's in her little room in her shop doing a ritual. Unless she gets stopped halfway. Maybe she needs to get stopped. Maybe she needs to be present in this circle thing whilst it's going on. And then once the deed is done with the zombies, then she can stop, and then the zombies may disappear, maybe, I don't know, or go back to their hole. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it there though, guys. I apologise if this is a bit short review, but I feel like I've said everything that I've remembered, or that's come to my head, or everything that I think is of importance. I wish to see more of the council as well. Not just more of the council, but I want to see more of Moira. She was really good in that scene where she confronted Fiona, and she was like, "You murdered 2 innocent witches. You're getting away with it. You keep getting away with it." I think that was good. Good bit of acting from Moira, I must say. Anyway, I am going to leave it there though. Thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full uncut extended reaction over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reactions to the previous 3, because this is episode 4, isn't it? Yeah, the previous 3 episodes are in full on my Patreon as well. You can also watch my reaction to the whole of season 1 of Murder House and season 2 of Asylum. Every single episode is on there on my Patreon in full as well. I've reacted to it, it's all on there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, episode 4, that means the early access feature on my Patreon as well is available. So if this is episode 4, that means episode 5 is on there to watch straight away, right now, in full. It's up to you. I always say it's up to you. There's no pressure. Absolutely no pressure in signing up. My YouTube is like... Sorry, my Patreon is basically... It's like an extended version of my YouTube. You got bonus clips in there, because sometimes... Obviously for YouTube, I have to use 10 minutes of footage from the TV show. So sometimes I have to leave out reactions during the show. I have to leave out stuff that I say. Just so I can include something else a bit more important in the 10-minute cut. But on my Patreon, there's no 10-minute cut. It's all full. The whole 45, 50 minutes, whatever, how long the episodes are. It's all on there. So yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys to decide what you want to do. But for now, thank you guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 5. Take it easy.